We are going to cover what Python calls as dictionaries. Dictionaries are essentially a key value pair. Uh, by key value pair, I mean, if you see the illustration given below here, there's a name, it is Alvin, and its type is chipmunk, and the age is 2, and furriness is high. Sorry, I can help the furriness part, but there you go. Alvin the chipmunk has been defined. So there are different characteristics. You take a student. The student has got a name, he's got an age, he's got the class in which he's studying, class or a grade, depending on which part of the world you're from. And there are different characteristics, right? Say he's the leader of the class, and so on and so forth. These are all essentially key and value pair. So this is one set. So each line is a pair. Now, the beautiful part with Python is that it can represent this data, and it's sort of a continuation from where we dealt with lists, or you can even think of it as something which goes along with lists, and I'll explain what I'm saying in a bit. Okay, now let's just sample. This is the monk, the chipmunk that we defined. So here, if you see, I use square brackets for this. Here I use curly braces. Watch out for this one. And then I have corrected some things there. Put the name as Alvin, type is chipmunk, age is 2, furriness is high. Now I will use this loop, but now I need to accommodate the key and the value. So what I'm saying here is, give me all items in this list, in this dictionary, right? So it will go through each one of those keys, and I'm saying, hey, look, I need, this is the key and the value, give it to me as a key and a value here. See, this is a little different from this. So this gives you a key and a value, and give me all of that. So if we were to run it, it says name Alvin, the type is chipmunk, age is 2, and the furriness is high. So what we have tried to illustrate here is a family member of the data structures that you normally use inside of Python, and one of them is the list you saw in the previous session, which is illustrated here, while we have illustrated something known as a dictionary. This dictionary comes into play in a lot of places. If you are familiar from the concept of key value pairs from another language, it's similar to you. But let's just say you want your web page to send some information. For example, you're trying to register your name, your email address, your phone number, and a bunch of things around that, and you want to send that back to the application's backend to store. This is the kind of structure that you would use. And there is a representation of this known as JSON, which we will probably talk about in much later stage. But essentially, what it translates down to is a key value pair. If you are coming from the Java world, there are hash tables out there, which can be used for similar purposes, or even a hash map. So that is the equivalent parts of the Java, which is the hash table and hash map. Similar items out there. JSON has got something known as JSON representations. Essentially, looks like this. The very first time this part of this would work very well with JSON. So if you notice, one little important piece is that the name is the key name and the value for the name are strings. The type and the value for that is there. Again, it's a string, but age is a number. It's not coded, right? So a dictionary can have different data types right within it. So I hope this session has been a useful add-on to the previous one, and let's take it from there. Try this out, and if you're feeling adventurous enough, try to combine lists and dictionaries. Create a list of dictionaries for a student, the characteristics being name, age, and grade. Grade can be A, B, C. So just to give you a similar, simple example to work with Python, and just try running a loop on top of that, which is essentially speaking the loop will do this and this. And we'll try to look at that in one of the coming sessions so that you get some validation of what that is. Just treat that as an exercise that you want to try out. All the very best, and let's see in the next session.